and welcome back to my vlog. It's me, your girl Gracie Minor, and I am super excited to be here and to give you guys another episode. Yeah. Karibuni. As from the title of the video you can tell, it's a vision boarding kind of vlog. I know we're almost done with January. It's almost over, but I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time and for a long time, but I've just been procrastinating, and I just thought I would just do it before the year's end, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm here right now. Show me some love. Please consider subscribing onto this channel for more of this content and for more of my adventurous life. I love to think of it as adventurous, even though it might not be the case. Karibuni sana. Yeah, it's 2021, guys. It's here. It's finally here, and we're here, and that's just something to be grateful about. I thank the Lord for this far, surely. And this video has taken, okay, one of the other reasons why this video has taken this while is because I feel like I've been trying to get into the year's mood, like the new year's kind of mood, because 2020 was like, we were super excited, we went all out, we were very hopeful about the year. I'm not saying that it was bad, don't get me wrong, but I had so many expectations concerning 2020, and I also did a video last year of my first vision board ever. I think I'll link it over here or in the description box for those who are interested in watching it. But I remember last year I went and did the 2020 vision board, and I was so hopeful about the year. Then whatever happened, and I didn't get to achieve most of the things that I had. Okay, some things that I had pinned on that vision board, and so like the situation itself was not conducive for such things. So that really made me to like take a slow down coming into 2021 and get that time to just evaluate where I've come from, how 2020 was, and what I really need to put into my 2021 vision board. Because sometimes you can have, I'm not saying the visions are bad, but you really need to be specific about what you want to achieve in a certain year. Don't limit yourself, but be very specific, yeah? So despite whatever happened in 2020, I realized that there is so much more that goes into the creation of a vision board. It does not only mean sticking pictures on a chart. No, there is so much that goes into it that a lot of us, me included, didn't know. So I just want to take this opportunity and give you some tips on how to create a realistic vision board for 2021. And I'm gonna start. So the number one tip is writing down your achievements and what you are grateful for. This I realized because coming into 2021, I was like, it gave me a sort of energy that I didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like writing down anything that I would want to achieve for 2021. So I learned that looking back and being and evaluating where I've come from and to this point that I am in helps me give me a positive vibe. It gave me an appreciative spirit, whereby I was able to like be grateful for where I am and see that for real, despite whatever happened in 2020, I still did something. I still made something out of myself with the little that was there or the much that was there. So tip number one is to write the things that you are grateful for from the previous year. Sawa? Yes. The next tip, you need to write the things that you are good at. So you need, because sometimes we tend to overlook the things that we are good at. It might be cooking, it might be folding clothes, it might be dancing, it might be reading, it might be sleeping. For some people it's sleeping. I know there are people who can wake up and to sleep, yani unaamka kwenda kulala. I know. I have seen them. I might be one. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you should write the things that you are good at, you know, and this will help you in your vision board. When creating your vision board, when you look at the things that you are grateful for and the things that you are good at, you can be able to maximize on the things that you are good at to be able to achieve whatever you have set on your vision board. It might be you want to try out different types of food and you are good at cooking. So why don't you go to the YouTube, go to get a recipe book and try out new recipes at home? If you are good at reading books and you want to, for the 2021, you want to read more books and you're good at reading, that shows you something. It shows you that you need to invest more in books, so that whatever resources you have, you get yourself books because you are good at reading. Sawa. So the second tip I will insist is write what you are good at. Tip number 3 is to write your vision down. Write it down. Don't cut out pictures. We are not at that stage yet. Just write down what you want to achieve. For example, it might be you want to get yourself a car. Write it down. You want to own a house, own a piece of land. Write it down. You want to build a house. Write that down. You want to get married. Write that down. You will want to, what is it called? You will want to grow your business. Write that down. Whatever it is that you want to achieve for the 2021 year, write it down first of all, without cutting out any pictures. Just write them down, write them down, write them down. In whatever, like in point form. Sawa. That is the third tip. Write down your vision. Sawa. The tip number four, I hope so far so good. And I hope you're taking notes and I hope it is helpful so far. Anyway, tip number 4 is to specify the vision that you have written. You see, when you have that vision in like point form, you have whatever you want, you would want to achieve for 2021 written in point form, yeah? And also, don't get me wrong, it might be you have incorporated like long-term vision and you've also incorporated like short-term vision. Sawa. So when you have that list of the vision that whatever things you want to achieve for 2021, specify those goals. If it is owning a car, what kind of car would you like to own? If it is owning a home, what kind of a home would you like to own? Is it a mansionette? Is it a bungalow? How many bedrooms would you want in that house? How many bathrooms would you want in that house? Specify your goals down to the minute details of everything. Specify them. If you want to get married and okay, you want to get married in this year and you've probably been dating for some time. Okay, you have to have something. You have to present something. I know for some people you might say faith, yes, but this is for like those people who are dating and are looking forward to get married. If you want to get married in this year, specify the month that you will want to get married and even the day that you will want to get married. Be very detailed in how you specify your goals. Sawa. If it is reading books, go to like the web or rather evaluate your life and see what kind of books would help you going into 2021. Are they self-help books? Get self-help books. Are they educative books like autobiographies, biographies? Get those kind of books. So what I'm trying to say is just go down to the very minute details of the vision, what you would want. Specify those goals. If it is owning a company, if it is your business, What direction would you want your business to take? Do you want to employ people in 2021? How many people would you want to employ going into 2021? So my point is, go down to the very small details of your vision. Tip number 5 is that you will want to write why you want to achieve a certain goal, why you will want to be in a certain situation. Why you see, when you're having a vision, there's sometimes or rather days that you will wake up and you don't have the energy to keep at it. You just feel just there. And it is on days like this that you need a certain motivation. You need a certain fuel, to get yourself up and to get yourself going, and the constant reminder of where you're going to and why you want to go where you want to go to. So for me, or rather the 5th tip is to write the reasons why you will want to achieve the specific goals. Maybe, for example, for some people, it will be owning a car. Why would you want to own a car 2021? Is it reasonable for you to own a car in 2021? Because you see, okay, in as much as cars may be viewed, or vehicles may be viewed as a necessity, a luxury, in some cases it becomes a necessity. For example, for those who are doing businesses, depending on the type of business that you do, you will come to realize that sometimes you need a car to move around as fast as possible. Sometimes you need a car to be able to carry things from one point to another. So depending on what your vision is, write down why you will want to own a car. Probably is to facilitate movement in your business. It is to facilitate deliveries for your business. So write the reason why you will want to own a car. For example, it's like owning a business. Why would you want to own a business? For example, it might be a passion of yours that you want to pursue in 2021. Probably you feel like you have been putting it aside, like unailenga, and now this is the time to be able to, and now this is the time that you want to come into the business arena and to be able to make contributions in that business sector. So why would you want? It's because you want to fulfill a passion of yours in business, or you want to supplement an income. For example, you are employed and you're looking for a side hustle. You will want to supplement your income wherever you are employed at, that you get at the end of the month. So simply write down why you would want to achieve a certain vision in your life. So guys, on to the 6th tip. This is whereby all this is, we're still writing them down in our notebooks, in our vision books. So tip number 6 is how you will achieve the goals that you have written down. How will you go about it? What do you need to do? What traits, what things do you need to incorporate in your life so that you can be able to achieve these goals that you have written? For example, you want to own a business as a side hustle. What do you need to do so that you can keep that business, so that you can launch that business and be able to maintain it for days to come, months to come, and even years to come? What do you need to do? For example, it might call for you to wake up very early in the morning and to do some things concerning your business before going on to your employment where you are employed. Probably it will require you to sacrifice your weekends so that you can be able to grow your business or direct your energy towards your business on the weekends. For example, like for example, there's this client you envision, like for example, that would make a very big difference in your business. Like closing a deal with this client really make a big difference in your business. How are you going to get that client? What do you need to do? What do you need to know concerning the client, where your business, and if it is sending out proposals to people in the field that you're looking forward to get into. Sending proposals, send those proposals. If you have to check, like if you have to pick up an activity or a talent, for example, like a skill, sorry, if you have to pick up a skill, then go right ahead. If acquiring the skill will help you towards attaining your vision, then go for it, whatever it takes. If you have to, for example, there are some people who need to have order in their life. I'm not saying there are people who don't want to have order, but having a space like in a certain way gives you motivation to be able to continue or do your work. If you have to clean up your space or your working area or your living room before you go to sleep, so that when you wake up in the morning, you wake up feeling motivated and things like that, and it will help you towards achieving your goal. Girl, dude, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, because that will help you get to your dream. Whatever it takes, we keep at it. We go, we chase, we do whatever we have to do, you guys, so that we can get these goals, so that these goals can become a reality. On to my last tip. This is tip number 7. Tip number 7, you see, is the challenges that you that may hinder you from achieving your vision, your goals. You write them down. Write the challenges that may hinder you from achieving your goals. This is to bring you and to make you self-aware of the things, because it will need you to go back and evaluate and analyze. If I was to do this, what will hinder me from achieving this? What will hinder me from doing this and this? Therefore, it will make you very much aware of whatever is going on in your life, and in a way, it won't catch you by surprise. For example, if you want to start a business and you, according to your evaluation, you see that you don't have the capital to start this kind of business, sawa, it won't catch you by surprise when you're going to start a business and you realize, haya, na kumbe sina do. No. After you write down the challenges that may hinder you, if it is capital, then how am I going to get this capital? Sawa. It will make you more aware of the environment or whatever is going around you. So if you want capital, how am I going to get this capital? Am I going to get a loan? Am I going to get friends to come in and help me? Am I going to consider a partnership with a certain company so that I can be able to achieve whatever I want to achieve? For example, it might be self-doubt. Then you have to check and see, what do I need to get rid of self-doubt? Do you need to constantly reassure yourself, to constantly tell yourself that you are the best, that you're stronger than you think, and constantly reassuring yourself? Do you need to get books that will encourage you? Do you need to whatever you need to do? If it is reading the Word of God to get you motivated, you do that. If it is getting a book that will help you get motivated and get rid of any fear or self-doubt, then you go do that. For example, sometimes it might be pride, and sometimes some people are proud and approaching people for help, it might be challenging for them. So you'll have to come up with ways on how to address your pride. So being aware of the challenges will help you be able to come up with solutions of how to deal with these challenges, so that you can be able to go on, or so that you can be able to get rid of the challenges to achieve your vision. Sawa. I hope I make sense. I really hope I do make sense. Now, guys, that is the end of the tips that I wanted to share with you for making a realistic vision board. So from that point, and from doing all those tips, and from observing all those tips, then you can move on to now getting pictures to visually represent your vision. For example, if it is owning a house, you can go to the magazine, you can get yourself a magazine, cut it a really nice house. If it's a maisonette, you cut it out. If it's a bungalow, you cut it out, and then now you stick on that chart of yours. Sawa. If it's owning a car, what kind of car do you want to own? Is it a Range Rover? Is it an Audi? Is it a Mercedes-Benz? Cut that car out from a magazine or from a newspaper or from whatever place that you will get them, or you can print them out. For me, last year I printed my pictorial evidence, many representations, many presentations, whatever. I printed them out and then I stuck them on my chart. So if it is like getting married, for example, you can get wedding bands over there and then stick them on your chart, and yeah, I just write them down. No, stick them on a chart with, like, for example, the title below it. Like, for example, if it's wedding, then you stick the picture of wedding bands. For example, a bride and a groom, you stick them there. Then house, then you cut out your beautiful house. If it's keeping fit, you cut it and say gonna go gymming twice a week. If it's for example, gaining weight, what do you need to gain weight? For example, you can put a nice meal plan over there. Then if it's, for example, owning a house, you can put boss lady there, akiwa na, kalapi, something just to remind you because it's your vision board. You use whatever you think is good for you, and you use whatever can help you to be able to remember what your vision is concerning what your vision is. Sawa. So if it's owning a business, for example, you can get something that represents that. For example, a lady carrying a briefcase or something of the sort, then stick it on that chart of yours. Sawa. That is how those are the tips towards creating a realistic vision board, and then now you can stick them out. This year I want to keep my vision board off camera for now. I want to keep it off camera, but you guys, let's do this. Let's stick to these tips and see how it goes. It's my first time trying out these tips as well, and I would encourage you guys to just join me on this journey so that we can journey together towards achieving our visions for 2021. Imagine. I had so much fun making this video for you guys. I hope you have had fun watching it, and I hope that you have gained insights on how to make a realistic vision board. It's not just a matter of sticking pictures. No, it has to come from a point, and yeah, I have explained it all. So kindly what's up, consider subscribing onto this channel for such content and more. And if you have not watched my previous vlog, I will link it in the description box for you guys to watch. Sawa. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know how is 2021 going on for you. Have you created a vision board? Are you gonna incorporate some of these tips into your vision board now that you have learned about them? Let me know. Let's keep this conversation going on down in the comment section. And it is that from me. Thank you so much for tuning in onto this vlog to this point. I love you and appreciate each and every one of you. Till next time.